Chapter 5, Lesson 7, Indirect Measurement. The objective: learn to find measures indirectly by applying the properties of similar figures. Indirect measurement is a way of using similar figures and proportions to find a measure. In example A, triangle DEF and triangle GHI are similar. Find the side length of side HI. In step 1, we're going to set up a proportion. If we look at this triangle, we've got side DE is going to be set over side EF. DE over EF. So it is our short leg over the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the side of a right triangle that is directly across from the 90-degree angle. So directly across from the 90-degree angle is 7. That's our hypotenuse. So in step 1, we're setting up the short leg 2 inches over the hypotenuse of 7 inches, 2 to 7. We're going to set up a proportion with a similar triangle GHI. So we're going to set up the short leg, which would be 8 inches, over the hypotenuse that we don't know is labeled X. So 8 over X. 2/7 is proportionate to 8 over some number X. To solve for that, we're going to use cross multiply and then divide. If you look at this proportion, the only two numbers that are crisscross from each other are 7 and 8. Those are the numbers that we're going to multiply, and we're going to divide by the 2. So 7 times 8 divided by 2. Please calculate that and then write down your answer for X. In example B, the 30-foot building casts a 75-foot shadow, while the tree's shadow is 35 feet. How tall is the tree? If we look at this diagram, the building, you can take this right edge of the building all the way down to the ground and then extend it to the right along the shadow. That forms a right triangle. We can do the same with the tree over here. From the tip of the tree straight down to the trunk, over to the right following the shadow. That also forms a right triangle. Those two triangles are similar. Because of that, we can use what we've used in the past with similar shapes to solve for an unknown. Step number 1. We're going to set up a proportion using the height of the building and its shadow and the height of the tree and its shadow. And the first ratio that we'll set up will be the height of the building to its shadow, 30 to 75, is proportionate to the height of the tree to the length of the shadow. Please fill in this proportion. When you're finished filling that in, please cross multiply and divide to calculate the height of the tree.